Now, the massacre that was perpetrated by Hamas terrorists took the lives of at least 260 attendees of the Nova Music Festival, along with dozens more there who were kidnapped into Gaza. Among those who died there are stories of heroic individuals who risked their lives to save those of others, sometimes unfortunately, at the cost of their own. Among them is the 22-year-old Israeli Arab Awad Darawashe, who was working as a paramedic at the festival and was apparently killed while treating the wounds of those who were injured. Joining us in studio is Kazim Khlilih, cousin of the Israeli Arab paramedic Awad Darawashe. As I just said, we're also here with Israel's former ambassador of France, Daniel Sheck. First of all, tell us, Kazim, about Awad, what kind of person he was.
Before that, I'm going to tell you about Awad. I just want to tell you what happened on Saturday and 7th of October, because, you know, I wake up in the morning, so my sister called me and she said that my cousin Awad was at the festival music and he worked there. So all of the family, we tried to call him, but he didn't answer, unfortunately. So on the same day night, I just went to the hospitals, all the hospitals in Israel, and I just looking for him. So I went one of the hospital in the east of Israel. So I met someone randomly, and I asked him if he was at the festival music, and he said yes. So I show him my cousin picture, and I asked him to tell me if he saw him, or just to tell me anything about if he saw him or talked to him. So his face is down. So I tell him, please just tell me what happened. So he said that he saw that I would shoot twice. I was shocked. I told him, are you sure? He said, no, yes. So I just go out from the emergency.
Which was shot twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go out from the emergency room. I start to cry. I said, how I can tell my aunt? How can I tell my family about this news? Because they call me and they tell me, please look for him in any hospital. So 4 days later, I call our sister and I'm talking with her on phone, and she said that the army come inside the home. So I know what that means. So when the army come inside, and I just heard my aunt, she's screaming in Arabic, and she said, no, Awad. And her screaming like to the sky, and I just know that it's happened. So Awad was one of the best cousin that I've met. He was very smile. He liked to help others. By the way, he helped the Jews there. He worked there, and before Hamas come and massacre everyone, his friend asked him after the alarm alert. He asked him to walk away. He asked him, let's walk away. And he ignored. He said, no, I will stay here to help other...
To treat the wounded as a paramedic,
Yeah. He said, I want to help people off. So, and then after 20 minutes, Hamas ISIS came and killed everyone. So I just want to tell you, until the others, until the word, that Hamas is ISIS. They don't have difference between anyone. They just came to kill anyone, and they don't care. So this is the real story, and they are not Muslim. I'm the real Muslim.
Right. Let's talk about that, because some people, I think maybe, and you know, we're an international channel, not enough people even abroad understand how many of the victims, there were Arabs there were Druze, there were Bedouins who also gave their lives trying to save others at that.
Honestly, my cousin, he's the only Arab that was like as paramedic there. But I can tell you, it's not official that at least the Hamas killed at least 40 Arab people.
Right. That's
so
right.
Yeah, this is the number. So it's
Bedouins and other people from the area.
They killed soldier, like a Bedouin soldier.
Right.
So the Islam ashamed of them. I can't tell you, and our family is still in shock because Awad. Do you know he's just child? He's 22 years old. By the way, he chose to be a paramedic, and he loved his job. And by the way, I came here with Jonathan Samorano.
Right, I see that. A different individual kidnapped, I guess,
he's
from that festival.
I just want to tell you, he's one of my best friends.
Okay.
and he's Jewish, by the way.
Right, sure.
His father, I'm just talking with his father like my father, because we are very good friend, and he's also he's hostage in Gaza, like they took them. So I don't know how can I tell you about what they did for many or hundreds or thousands of families here in Israel. They just destroy hundreds of the families of Israel here. I'm so sad and I'm so angry.
I want to give you a chance, because though we're watched in Israel, and you could say what you want to say to the authorities here in the government, but we are also an international channel. We are broadcast through the world. We are watched closely in the region here in the Middle East. So I want to know what you perhaps will have to want to say about this to the international community, and also to the region, because we are being watched in the Arab country, the surrounding Arab countries.
I want to tell to all the world, maybe they don't know that in Israel there's 2 million people in Arabs in Israel, including Muslim, Christian, and Druze. We are a minority here. We live side by side the Jewish people here. We work side by side with Jewish people. And by the way, the Arab people here in Israel get high position in police and hospitals. The best doctors, I think, in Israel, they are Arabs. Right. So I just want to talk about the hypocrisy of the Arab leader around the world. Yesterday yesterday we heard the Queen Rania of Jordan.
Right.
She said there's no proof. With all my respect, you are the queen. Every child here in Israel, every child know to go to the Telegram groups and to see the proof. So I say
atrocities that were committed. Terrible atrocities.
I'm sure it's hypocrisy from the royal family in Jordan. And I told the Queen Rania, honestly, I wrote her a comment, because if you look to her Instagram, you can see that she have become the spokeswoman of Hamas.
What kind of response do you get when you do that? When you put yourself out there in Arabic, I presume, what kind of response are you getting?
Okay, so first of all, they hate Israel. The word Israel, it's difficult for them, but I try to talk to them and tell them the truth. I said that Hamas cut the head of people. Hamas raped. Hamas burned people alive. They don't believe. So in Jordan, do you remember when ISIS, they burned the Jordanian pilot? His name is Awad Darawashe. Right. So one of the first countries earned the word that they called Jordan, and we give them help, it was Israel. So shame on. We didn't say, okay, condemn everything what happened here in Israel, but at least tell the truth. To be a leader, you have to be brave. And I think they are not brave, the Arab leaders. They have to be ashamed. And by the way, this is only show us that Israel have to be with the best and the best weapon here in this area. Because when we need they support, they just disappear. But I can tell you that Israel will save the world from Hamas, ISIS, and we didn't need any support. But our allies, I think they know that, and they show all the videos. The really it's sadistic terrorism. I think, yeah. No, listen, I think that what happened here in Israel, it was very difficult. I told you, we are very shocked here in Israel. And I think, and I can say it now here in Arabic.
Say it. You can say a couple of words.
Okay, I will say
just
a couple of words.
Yes, go right to the camera.
To the Hamas.
Yeah, go ahead, a couple of words.
حماس أيامكم معدودة. انتوا فتحتوا ابواب جهنم على حالكم، وايامكم معدوده. اسرائيل مش راح تخلي ولا حماس ولا حمساوي عايش، وين ما يكون بغزه، في اي بلد بالعالم. اسرائيل مش راح تخليكم عايشين.
Tell us what you said.
I said that Hamas, the game is over. They have only the last days in this life, because they have to die. I think every Hamas leader must to die. We can't live side by side with Gaza if they believe in Hamas, or if they have a Hamas leader. First of all, we have to destroy or this a bad a bad machine that called Hamas ISIS. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can I jump in and just
briefly
say a word? First of all, I spend my days with people wearing these T-shirts at the headquarters of the Forum of the Families of the Kidnapped People,
Right, I
and
know
you
you've been
hear
active on that.
and you hear really horrible stories, and you come to a very simple conclusion. Just to continue what our friend said. If you care about the future of the Palestinian people, then Hamas is not your ally. Hamas is your enemy. They do not care about Palestine. That is not their objective. Their objective is just like ISIS. It's radical Islam at any cost.
Right, I do see, I don't know if you call that a meme on social media a lot, this sort of illustration. It says, free Gaza from Hamas.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Hamas, Islam, I'm sorry, the Gaza people inside of Gaza, they must to believe that. Do you know, I'm talking with people in Comet, in Arabic, the people that lived in Gaza, and I tell all of them, you are not our enemy, and I promise you that you will thankful Israel after we will destroy Hamas. They will feel free. They will feel the freedom. Hamas, ISIS. By the way, he's the biggest employer there in Gaza.
Yeah.
So when you are poor, you have to bring food to your children, and you have no employer there in Gaza.
Right.
So you have to work there. You have to work with Gaza.
Right.
By the way, the word on especially the Arab people can fake the facts, but they can fake the history. And the history say that when Israel left Gaza in 2007, what we get from Gaza, we get rockets, we get Hamas. So what Hamas did also, they killed the Fatah people.
Right, in 2007.
Yeah,
in 2000.
they killed Fatah people. So
yes,
we knew that Hamas is ISIS.
Right.
So as I said in Arabic, Hamas أيامكم عدودة. So I wish, and I wish also for Awad, my cousin, because he's not die for free.
Right.
Do you know they destroy his family? His mom sitting in the village and she cry every day. And in Hamas, they said, we are hero. You are not hero.
Right.
So shame on.
Kazim, first of all, we join in the mourning of your family for Awad. As we say in the Jewish faith, may his memory be a blessing, and it certainly sounds like it will. We wish the best for your family. We wish the safe return.
Yeah,
for Jonathan. Hostages, including
all the hostages,
Jonathan Samarano, and we thank you so much for coming here and sharing your story. Kazim,
thank you.
Khalil, thank you for coming.
Thank you, and Am Yisrael Chai.
And if you want more great content like that from I-24 News, just hit the subscribe button. It's as easy as that.